Are you an alienated parent stuck in a victim mindset? Watch out for these warning signs. Some of the most common warning signs that you're stuck in a victim mindset is wanting to tell your story to anyone who will listen. Why? Because nobody in the past has listened to you. Family courts will deny that you're being alienated. Maybe your own family doesn't understand what's going on. And anyone you talk to, even professionals who are supposed to help, maybe your own lawyer doesn't believe you. So you tell your story over and over again on Facebook community groups, on Facebook posts, on Instagram posts, in videos, in support groups. And your story is what's keeping you stuck. Because the more you tell your story, the more it becomes part of you. And what you're saying is, this person did all this awful stuff to me and I am not to blame. And that might sound good in the short term. I did nothing to blame. I did nothing wrong. Everything is this person's fault. Whether that is true or not, it takes your power away. You're saying, I had nothing to do with the situation. This other person had everything to do with it. Then how are you possibly going to change it? The more that we retell this story by just focusing on what you can learn from what happened, what things you can do differently next time, and this is so important, just a little aside. So many moms and dads that I work with who are alienated, they will leave, or they've already left, they've already divorced, they're awful ex, and they remarry someone who's exactly the same because they don't address the underlying pattern. Once you're able to say, this is what I can control me, how I show up, I can turn past lessons into wisdom moving forward, the more you'll be able to show up as a healed, healthy parent for your child. The more you'll be able to focus on what you can do instead of the 100 things that you can't do because someone robbed you of those opportunities. If you decided tomorrow that you're going to run a marathon and you had no idea how to run a marathon, you'd feel very hopeless about being able to run a marathon. And I say this as someone who's never run a marathon, but if you said to me, Ginger, you have to run a marathon in 3 months, I'd be like, I don't know what to do. But if you got a trainer to help you run a marathon, joined a run club where people are training to run a marathon, you'd feel pretty hopeful. So many alienated parents are hopeless because I ask them, do you have a plan? Do you have a strategy with actual measurable guideposts to reconnect? They say no. So of course you feel hopeless. Of course you don't want to do anything. Once you have a plan that's broken down to easy, actionable steps, reuniting becomes a game. It becomes fun. It becomes joyful. And right now it doesn't feel joyful because you don't know what to do. The first thing to do is to admit that you can't do it on your own. You need help. If you like what you've heard so far in this video, click on the link below to set up a call with us so we can see if our methods are right for you. We're very selective about who we work with, and we'll only work with moms, dads, and sometimes grandparents who we know we can help using the Revive methodology. Remember, we're here for you. You just need to take that first step.